Here is a yoga flow to alleviate stress in your SI joint. Coming up to the top of your mat, I want you to feel the balls of your feet ground and spin tension into them. Pull ribcage back in space, pull shoulders back in space, and imagine length shooting up through the top of your head. Breathe. As you breathe deeply, you're starting to feel how gravity is pushing down on your body. Ideally, you should feel that gravity pushing through each of your joints evenly. Shift weight to your left foot. Shift weight to your right. Bring the weight of your body into the balls of your feet. And bring the weight of the body back to the heels. Find the position that alleviates stress in your lower back and your SI joint. From here, we'll come into tree pose. So staying facing at the top of your mat, we're going to plant the left foot. So spread the toes, plant the left foot down. The right foot is going to prop up onto the inside of your ankle. If you can get to the inside of your ankle, awesome. If you can go to the inside of your calf, that's the next step. If you can come above your knee and come onto your inner thigh, that's going to be the step after that. Stable in the foot, pulling up in the quad on the planted leg and pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Find length across the collarbones, and we're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Feel the width of the foot on the ground and the stability rooting down. Breathe. Continue to hold for a few more breaths, trying to find length from the crown of the head, reaching the sole of the foot down into the ground. Slowly lower your arms, bring your hands to your hips, turn the knee forward, and rest it back down beside your other foot. Beginning to the other side. Right foot remains planted, spread the toes. Take this foot either as a kickstand planted on the ground, up to your calf, or bring it up into the inner thigh. Pull the pelvis in, belly button in towards the spine, plant the foot, soften through the knee. Bring the belly button and the rib cage down. Pull shoulder blades, collarbones long. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Breathe. Flatten out the toes. Feel the toes spreading. We're avoiding gripping into the toes. Allow them to spread. And feel them respond to the sway of your body's balance. Try to keep that control into the foot. We're thinking of controlling movement from the hip, not reacting through the upper body. Hold the pelvis and the core strong. Deep breath in, last breath. Exhale. Bring the arms down. Turn the knee forward and slide it down to plant beside your other foot. Because we are doing this to alleviate stress in our SI joint, we're going to change the forward fold here. So the feet are going to come a little wider than hips width apart. And we are actually going to hinge with the knee bend. So from here, I'm letting myself sink forward, but because what I've done is let my feet separate and soften the knees, I'm going to over-exaggerate hamstring versus stretching in the lower back. So bring the knees wide, allow the feet and the arms to spread. Breathe. In this position, I want you to feel the feet plant, drive the knees out, and we're going to reach up dynamically. Inhale, exhale, pulling forward at the hip. Inhale, reach, dynamic. Exhale, fold. Hinge, pull forward, reach up, dynamic, up. Squeeze the hips, breathe, open the shoulders, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. This time we are taking the right arm down to the left leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, reach, oppose this diagonal. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold both arms, reaching down. Soften the knees. Breathe. From this position, still facing through the front of the mat, we're going to take our right foot back in space and drop into a lunge. So from this position, you can rest your hand on your top knee. I want you to think of taking your pelvis out of an anterior pelvic tilt and pull it into a posterior pelvic tilt. Let's take the top of the back foot and rest it on the ground. Continuing to feel the pelvis tip posterior. We're going to inhale the arms up. As we exhale, we're going to reach and reset. Pull the pelvis back. Exhale, reach. Inhale, breathe back, squeeze the hip. Exhale, reach. Inhale, back. Exhale, reach. Inhale, back. Two more. Exhale, reach. Inhale, back. Exhale, reach. Inhale, back. Rest the arms by your side, staying in this posterior pelvic tilt. From here, we're going to twist. So my hand is placed on the outside edge of this knee, and the other hand is actually going to place on my SI joint at the back. Plant the hand, pull the ribs in, and try to find some rotation here. I'm pushing my sacrum down towards the ground, squeezing the back hip, and finding breath. Find a way to relax your jaw, relax the back shoulder, expand space across the chest. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Plant the hands, tuck the toes under at the back, and step again to the top of the mat. We're going to cycle through a few more rounds of the breath. Soften, fold. Inhale, dynamic lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Feel the right hip loosen up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Right foot stays at the top of the mat. We'll step back with our left foot this time. Coming up into a lunge, feel yourself plant the top of the foot down, and we are posterior pelvic tilting in the back. So we're squeezing this hip into that stable position. From here, we will inhale, lift, and exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. Feel this hip extending, reach, reach, reach. Inhale, lift. And exhale, relax. Continue to feel this posterior tilting of this hip. We're now going to twist, so I'm going to take my left hand onto my right thigh, my right hand onto the right side of my sacrum, plant the feet, and begin to rotate. Working to find extension in this back leg hip. Relax the shoulder, turn, breathe. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Come back, step forward, and we will do another last cycle of these breaths. So begin to load up the feet, externally rotate the hips. We feel all this power coming out of the hips. We're going to breathe in, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Recenter the feet. Pull your shoulder blades back in place and come to mountain pose. Spread the toes, close the eyes, stack the body. Feel your weight shift to your left. Feel your weight shift to your right. Feel the weight shift forward to your toes. Feel the weight shift back to your heels. Find perfect balance across the feet and observe. Does gravity feel like it's hitting your body differently after these movements? We're building engrams or memories of these movements and how your body should feel. So take a moment to absorb this feeling of gravity being distributed evenly across all the joints of your body. If this is the conclusion of your practice for today, feel free to find a Shavasana and recover in that position. If it's not, it's a great place to start for either the beginning of a yoga session or the beginning of a workout session.